Let's talk in more detail about the economic impact of that. We can speak to Peter Gries, who is Professor of Chinese Politics at the University of Manchester. Peter, thank you for being with us. And I touched there on some of the business and economic implications. We'll come on to those in a second. But give me your assessment of why this is happening, because it strikes many people that this has been a build-up long time coming.
Yes, it has. I think really since last spring, there has been increasing impatience within China with the zero COVID policy. I think many Chinese felt that things should ease after the Party Congress, but that hasn't happened. So it's sort of, I think, a result of unmet expectations that people felt that Xi would not allow a change until the Party Congress and until his rule. And then you've seen protests spread across the country.
So let's talk about those economic implications. We heard from Apple, of course, it's been subject to those protests within its own Foxconn factories in China. But there are implications as far as the supply chain are concerned. We know so many businesses make things in China, and if there are lockdowns, they can't be made.
That's right. And so unless COVID-0 does change, as the protesters are demanding, I think we can expect the economy to continue to struggle, which of course has global implications. However, if Xi Jinping takes the protests to heart and agrees to a fairly rapid shift in the zero COVID policy, you could see rapid economic rebound. Unfortunately, I do think that is the less likely scenario for a number of non-economic reasons. While it makes economic sense to change the policy, there are personal and political reasons why Xi may decide not to.
I'm really briefly
confident that he can deal with the protesters in the same way that he did deal with Hong Kong protesters. So I don't imagine COVID-0 changing dramatically rapidly. So we're likely to see, I think, these protests sporadically continue in the short term.
It's really good to have your insight. Thanks for being with us here on World Business Report, Peter. Thank you. Let's head straight to the US.